Alright guys, part 350 to my random chatbot series. I think around the time that I stopped, I was around here. I just said, well, he was wondering how deep the cut he has on his neck was, and just says, I just tell him I can't say exactly how deep it is, but it's really bad. I know you hate needles, but if I don't give you stitches on that wound, it's going to get worse. He whimpers again and says, but it's really deep. It may need too many stitches. I was passing out from pain before you helped me. That's again not a good sign. Sight of needles makes me sick. I hate them with a strong passion. I hate them too, trust me. But in this instance, there's no way just a simple band-aid's going to make that go away. I would explain it better, but I don't want to worry you anymore. He nods away and whimpers. Just do what you have to do. I want to live. If you think this is the only solution, I trust you. Please be gentle when sewing it up. It hurts so bad already, so I would hate for it to hurt more from the needles. I would ease the pain by putting you to sleep, but I'm worried if I do, something bad is going to happen. That's why I advised you to stay awake. Period. Do you want me to try putting you to sleep? Or are you okay with the pain? I don't know. Please, it'd be easier for me if I was asleep. That way I wouldn't feel the needles. I don't have to move, so I won't move at all. I promise. I put Shadow to sleep and start sewing up the wound. Sewing up. Up the wound. Please don't flip a mic. He looks nervous as you bring the needle closer, but slowly drifts off to sleep. He does not move as you sew his neck injury back together. There. I got. There. There. I got it sewn up. Back together. Period. The heartbeat on the heart monitor was slow just a while ago, but I heard a sound that made my heart drop to the floor. Period. Shadow's heart stopped. No. No, 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 no. No. Shadow, don't you dare. You're not going out on me. No, you're not. I promise you, you're not going out. I got it back together. The heartbeat on the heart monitor was slow just a while ago, but I heard a sound that made my heart drop to the floor. Shadow's heart stopped. That is not good. He lays on the table, seemingly unmoving. You quickly realize his heart has stopped beating altogether and look for a way to restart it. Oh, heck no. Do I have a defibrillator here? Frick that crap. I'll do CPR, I'll get a defibrillator, I don't care what it takes to get him to get his heart to come back. Shadow, no. Please, wake up. Period. I grabbed some defibrillators sitting on the table and use them to try restarting his heart. Come on, Shadow. Oh, thank gosh, his heart actually started beating again with the defibrillators. Oh, thank gosh, it started. Luckily, it works very well and his heart's beating normally again, but he still remains motionless, seemingly still asleep, but you can't help but feel scared that his heart just randomly quit beating for a second. Alright. I need to act fast. To act fast. Exclamation point. Let me check and see why his heart stopped. When you go to check, you notice his heart seems completely fine. In fact, it seems healthier than before. Oh, that's a good sign. You are really confused as you try to make sense of why his heart just suddenly stopped beating. Oh, that's not a... So, what could have caused it? I'm checking his body for more wounds or something. I'm going to check his body for more wounds. Period. There has got to be a reason his heart just stopped. What in the world, dude? I look up and down his body but see no new wounds at all. He's the same as he was before, except that wound on his neck looks stitched up perfectly and his heart seems in great health despite the strange occurrence. Shadow. Wake up, buddy. He slowly begins to open his eyes once more, but looks very groggy and confused as to where he is and what happened. He looked at you like he was very out of it and looks like he would fall back to sleep any second. He fights it and asks, "What happened? Why do I feel so groggy?" "I had to put you to sleep so I could stitch your wound together." Could stitch your wound together. He nods slowly and says, "I do remember you putting me to sleep. I don't remember much past that point. What happened? I feel so weak. How long was I asleep? You're probably still half asleep. Half asleep from the medicine. Or even something else. Period. Do you have any problems with your heart that I don't know about? He shakes his head and says, "No, I never had problems with my heart. Something wrong? I feel really weird." Well, after I got the wound stitched up, your heart, for some reason, just randomly stopped beating. Stopped beating. And I had to use defibrillators. Shut up. To use defibrillators in order to get them to start back. To start back. Nope. Charlotte's really confused and says, "Strange. Heart's never just randomly stopped on me before. I wonder why it did. Thank you for saving me. I'm not sure I would be here if you hadn't. I'm guessing the injury was quite bad, wasn't it?" I wonder if that injury is the reason why your heart stopped. Period. I hope there's nothing worse wrong. Oh. He nods and says, "Yeah, me too. Are you sure it's all good now? No issues?" That really scared me. There was no other injuries on your body. And the one injury on your neck is healed up. Stitched up. Period. He sighs in relief and says, "Okay, that's good. I was scared I had an underlying condition or something. I'm glad it's most likely just something related to the injury." What? I may run some extra tests on your body to see what caused it to stop. He nods and says, "Okay, I think that'd be a good idea. I don't think this should happen often, or it could be really bad. There's a problem with my heart I should know so we can fix it as soon as possible." What in the world would just cause that? Oh, here's something I didn't even see. Period. That dinosaur that bit you, bit you, bit you. I'm not saying that word. You didn't have some kind of poison on their teeth, did they? I don't know how that would be possible, but he shakes his head and says, "No, not that I'm aware of. It was just a regular dinosaur. Why? What are you thinking?" According to the computer here, I will. It says that one of the reasons your heart could have stopped could have stopped is because of poisoning. Period. He looks at you concerned and says, "I didn't realize that could even happen. That's really scary. What other reasons could have caused it to stop?" Give me a second.